Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests...
Big chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Fratesi, that has not gone well. Moved on forwards. And it's lofted through here. Silvestre. Doué. Corner given. And we have our very first corner. Griezmann goes short. And he's there to get it away. It's a searching pass. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Dispatched clinically. France are back on level terms. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Upamecano gets across and deals with it. Griezmann. That's great control. And he was alert to it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Raspadori! Goal, Italy! And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! And there's his goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
France dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice-looking ball. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Doué. And it's Zaire Emery. Threads one in. Can he finish? Goal, France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy.
Hello everybody, and
The
this is
midway
a quick
point of the
reminder
game.
to let you
Oh,
know
what a
that
half,
you'll be able
Peter.
to catch
What a
today's
half.
match
It really has had a bit of
broadcast live on
everything.
our club's
Two
FM
sides going
station.
tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2. The second period is underway. Spread to the right. Now it's Raspadori. France can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Griezmann. And Zaire Emery. Barella. And it's Tonali. Gusto delivers the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Barella. Del Piero.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Italy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mbappe, real chance! And a neat finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
France go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
That's a shade optimistic. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, it's Dembele. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Zaire Emery knocks it into space. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Del Piero looking to add to his goal. Barella. Raspadori. And he's had it nicked away. Silvestre. And it's Zaire Emery. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Griezmann. Dembele.
There will be 1 minute added
And
time.
here's Doué. Zaire Emery. And with that, the end. France can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Kamavinga. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Doué. Now who's going to be first to this? Spread it left. Silvestre. That's a little off target. Griezmann. And it's Thuram. Played out wide. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Doué. He's found a way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He has a look up. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Fofana, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Doué. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against... Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Nearly, but not quite.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
No goals as yet. And it's Doué. Cày Emery. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Cày Emery. And this is Dembele. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Disappointing. Very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Dembele is behind this one. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Dembele! That was travelling.
France always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And they're back on the ball again. Now, can they get him away? Oh, look at the space here. Cày Emery. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Quality ball. Looking for options for movement. Dembele, and the counter is on.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
There will be one
Doué
added
That's a
time.
frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side has found a way through yet.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gusto. Looking for a runner. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. Doué.
This is the time you need that pace.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doué knocks it into space. He slings it in. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's been... There's the shot! And that's a tiny finish. How they've waited. Now they have it. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
For Olise! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
That's a good run down the left. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that's been drilled in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. France very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Varane does really well to win the ball there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will
And
be
he's
1
there to
minute added
belt it
time.
away. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. That's at the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a... Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, isn't he, Peter? No one could match his accuracy or technique in delivering the ball. On top of that, you have his great fitness levels getting up and down the pitch, and his big game mentality, and his quiet leadership.
Tries a shot. Tries a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
It's a threatening ball. Spread out to the left. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Zaire Emery. Adams does well to get it back. And the pass is intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Doué! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
He's got away. Sancho, chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Number 25.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Chips it through. It's a goal kick. Bellingham. It's Saka, and it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? Oh, that's fabulous. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And it's been hooked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure.
Oh, what a mistake! And he's... Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Sylvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. And that was very necessary. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Olise. Oh, now Olise! Fantastic from Olise! A finish right from the top draw. And France are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
France have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That has been cut short. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Olise. Oh, this is tries a shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Camavinga. Griezmann. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Gusto, shot at goal! It's hit the crossbar, and he has his goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
France cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Conte. That has been slung wide. Sylvestre has the space to scheme, and he's there to clear it. And for the first half, that is that. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And a quick
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Number 8.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they...
Decent chance! Of course! France are back on level terms. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
There's the shot! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Doué. France needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Zaire Emery. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Conte. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Doué. France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the man...
Real chance! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Out towards the flank. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared without hesitation. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Doué. France very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Well, that's well spotted. Gusto looking understandably energised after his goal. Elise. Doué looking to receive it in space. He's on it. Can he get away? Camavinga. And it's Doué. And that will be the final act. France were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Tóm lại là em muốn anh phải làm gì bây giờ?
Just a quick.
Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence.
Hello, everybody,
The
and
objectives
welcome to
are
today's
clear.
match.
To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Christian Vieri looks for all the world like the classic target man, but he is so much more than that, isn't he?
Yeah, he's imposing and physically dominant, as you say, but he's also a threat from range and quite a lethal finisher.
Big cricket fan too, I hear.
Meant to be quite good at it, I believe.
Yeah, some people just born with everything. How's that? Due, and he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. Costa Curta tries to pass it through. Great chance! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A vicious ball here. Spread neatly. Gusto promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Vieri. Deftly away. It'll be a throw-in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe. France are behind here despite their domination of possession. And this is Del Piero. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Due. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Italy really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve. And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nicely weighted ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Gusto. Great vision. Now it's Pieri. Chiesa touches it back. Tries a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
France have got it back and they'll have another go. Gusto. He's a sharp little ball here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Cày Emery. Gusto receives it in a wide position. Cannavaro. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. France coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Rafael Varane. That'll be a throw. Time and again they are repelled. France still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back. Gusto. Griezmann. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Rafael Varane.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Chiesa plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Doué. Silvestre. And that was nowhere near his best.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And they've got rid. Rafael Varane. Upamecano. France very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Doué. Camavinga. And Gusto.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger, and
he's having a shot! And he's done it!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Chance here to counter. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now, can they get him away? Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Griezmann. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Not the best distribution from the keeper. France already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Cày Emery driving through the middle. Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. France are looking to go forward now. And here's Cày Emery.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That's another chance. Well taken goal. And just like that, he hits 50. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Upamecano. And it's Cày Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Camavinga.
2 added minutes
Gusto.
has been indicated.
Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Mignon claims it without any fuss. And the referee has blown for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Wishing a happy wedding anniversary
France
for one of
looking
our
good,
club members.
feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. is the first touch of the second half. And here's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Tchouaméni. And it's Conte. Looking for options for movement. Gusto. And it's Griezmann. France are 2 up early in the second half. Doué. Delivers with whip. Defending was strong and firm. Out towards the flank. Sylvestre made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Zaire Emery. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Camavinga, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, what a mistake! He's found a way through. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Great defending, strong and determined. Sylvestre. Camavinga does well to get it back. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga. Sylvestre. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Knocks it out wide. Shot a goal! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's a sharp little ball here, and that's a good ball. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Camavinga. Conte. Aimed beyond the defence, and he cuts out the supply. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Camavinga. Sylvestre is always looking to play quality balls.
1 minute added time.
And that's been intercepted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
France can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.